Hello. Hello. I didn't get the... Is that on? I think my webcam is on. Get out of here. Fuck that. Hello. Hello, Blue. Hello, Doraz. Hello, Harsh. Hello, Kyo. Good morning. I have art block. Oh God, where am I? What the fuck? What the hell? What happened to me? What happened to me? What happened to me? What happened to me? Beep. There I am. What happened to me? Ooh, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. I say good morning, but it's pretty much early afternoon my time, if not exactly noon my time. Hi. Welcome to... I'm pretty sure this is still TOS. This is fine. But welcome to today's stream. How are you guys today? What day is it? Is it Sunday for you? Yeah, I think it's Sunday for everybody. It's Sunday for me. It might be Sunday night, Sunday evening for you guys, or going until Monday morning. You were in jail for a second there. I was. I have a bunch of windows open because I have a lot of inspo that I have been trying to look at. Okay, you know what? I'll do this. Where am I? I'll move over. Come here. That's better. I'll fix it as need be. This is better for everyone involved. But hey, it's Sunday night. You just ate dinner at IKEA? I forgot IKEA has food. Hi, Ray. Hi. Good hello to you. I know I haven't, like, I forgot IKEA had food. I haven't had, like, I think I ate there exactly once in my life. I have an IKEA near me, and I've only been there once. I think the food was absolutely okay. I think it was alright, you know? I think I might have been overdressed for IKEA, and I did get lost there. But it was a really fun time. Some balls with gravy. Wow. I hope it was yummy. If you have art block, then try drawing your favorite Powerpuff Girls Z character. Hold on. Give me a second. Rolling the Let's see if I can do that. I need a pose that I like. Okay, let's do that. It is yummy. I had breakfast. It wasn't like a yummy, it wasn't like necessarily like a delicious breakfast or anything, but it was like a post-workout breakfast. So it was just like, please fill me with carbs. It was good. I'd give it a solid, out of all the breakfasts I've ever had, it was probably like a, I would say 6 out of 10. Rotate. Okay. Rolling Bubbles is my favorite PPG Lazy character. What's the weight look like on this? We can go a little bit farther. Okay. Well, yeah. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I worked out this morning. Today is day 3 of my workout routine. My least favorite part of it was planks. So I did planks for the first set. I did plank crawls for the first set, and then realized I absolutely hate all forms of planks. I do. I hate planks so much. I just do. So I replaced them with mountain climbers, and then I accidentally did like 80 mountain climbers because I thought one mountain climber was when both legs go up, and then I consider that one mountain climber. And so I did 40 mountain climbers. Turns out it's 80. Oops. But that's okay. But that means I did 80 mountain climbers. My abs are very sore, so if I laugh like a lot or like pretty hard, then my abs kind of hurt. But that's just, I guess that's that's my body's way of saying, yes, it's fat is being burned and you were slowly toning. But I only did 2 sets for today. The full workout is like 4 sets of everything, but I did like 2 sets today, which is more than I did yesterday. It's a little bit more than I said. 80 mountains. I know. I don't know why. I could have been working out the last 4 months and actually been in shape for summer, but it's too hot to go outside anyway, so I figure I might as well start working out now, right? How do I draw again? Got a little circle here. I want this weight, since this is... Let's do that. But yeah, I hope everything's okay with you guys. I hope... She's got such a big head. Got such a big head. Honestly, this pose is a little odd. This pose is a little odd. And I'm trying to draw a real, like, I'm trying to draw like an accurate body instead of like a PPGZ body. So it's like a little, it's a little weird. But yeah, today, I know on the YouTube stream it says and announcements, but it turns out I can't exactly talk about those announcements yet, so oopsies. No announcements. I guess, okay, here's an announcement. It is going to be raining all week, and I see an Amazon truck outside. Here's an announcement. I have this. So this is what I was working on. Oop, that's too heavy for this one because this one's a different resolution. So this is what I was working on. I was working on a swimsuit, but then I was like, I don't really feel like drawing the hair today. Hair and eyes are like my least. Actually, hair is pretty easy if I had to think about it, because it's like this is supposed to be me. Obviously, it's a little swimsuit that I'm drawing for an upcoming video, but it's weird to like look at yourself and draw yourself, right? So it's I've gotten like used to drawing my hair because it's like a couple of spikies, right? It's my bangs are a little weird. I will admit my bangs are weird, so I had blocked because I was like, do I want to keep drawing this on stream or do I want to wait? And I was like, I feel like I should wait, but I don't know. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. I might draw it off stream just because drawing myself seems a little too much. It's too embarrassing. You must use Miyako/Bubbles in a Silver the Hedgehog hoodie a few days ago. That is a weird. I say weird, not in a bad way. Like, it was a weird crossover. You should have done planks, but your toes hurt. My palms started to hurt. I should have done planks up and downs, but I was like, I also just hate planks in general. So I just switched to mountain climbers. I was like, screw it. I was like, screw it. Okay. These arms. Okay, so it's slanted. Okay. And it's like a little slant here. I'm just going off of a picture I see on Google right now. The Googs. And then their arm comes up and like grabs a staff. Yeah. But yeah, we could talk about the obvious, like the elephant in the room. We have a brand new VTuber has hit the sphere and she has broken the internet. She's gone viral, essentially. A certain little mackerel has hit the airwaves, and everyone's so happy for her return. But no, we've never met her before. What are you talking about? We've never met her before. Never. Okay, a little close arm here. You're supposed to be a little equal, so I'll just bring it down a little bit more. Sometimes I kind of like the sketchy part of thing. I should have like tried to follow a Bob Ross tutorial, but I don't want to get hit with a copyright claim from the Bob Ross YouTube channel for like following their tutorial live on stream. You know? Alright, so the hands are gonna be here, and then, so this body's kind of slanted, and then it comes out here, and then it goes down, and then you got a leg, and then you got another leg, right? I feel like, oh, I know what to do. Beep. There we go. Bring her up a little bit. Okay. Saba, right? Sameko Saba! Saba, 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 Saba. The paper boat. The paper boat. The tummy reveal was the best part. I think my favorite part was the, when she took a picture of chat. I thought that was cute, and I was like, shoot, I need to up my creativity right now, because like all of the like new ideas that people are coming out with is just, they're just so cool, right? Like taking a picture of chat, like the sounds, like the Polaroid, I feel like she actually took a picture and then actually signed it, and then like seeing the actually seeing the photo is really, really, really cute. And you got to see her signature. It's cute. I can't wait to see what else. Honestly, I just can't wait to see the adventure. Really. Meanwhile, I forgot how to draw. Maybe I should follow a Bob Ross tutorial one day, but I'll make it a YouTube video instead because like I said, I don't want to get copyright stricken. Leg. Alright, we got the leg. We got the leggy here. I should have made some coffee, but I'm kind of afraid to drink any more forms of caffeine or energy, because I drink like I drink a pre-workout this morning right before I started working out, and it's still, I'm pretty sure it's still coursing through my veins, and so I'm afraid to drink any more forms of caffeine for fear that I might actually take flight, you know. Never heard of him. Never heard of Bob Ross. What? Just sent the image of Silver Hoodie Miyako on Discord. Let me see this. I have so many windows open. Where is my Discord? Oh, that's so cute! Silver would be her favorite. That is so cute. Why is she so muscular? Dude, she's buff. Search Saba tummy and found pregnant women. You have to put in, you have to be more specific. You have to type in VTuber. You have to be more specific. Okay, so there you go. I should start animating again. Animating takes a long time, and it takes like a very special kind of brain cell. Like I have to be in a very particular mindset to want to animate, and I kind of have animation block because I want to animate everything, and I have like choice paralysis if I had to explain it. Right? Okay, so we got the body, and then ooh, you know what? Do I have a line that I could use? There we go. There we go. Work smarter, not harder. We'll make the bubble wand a little bit smaller. Actually, let's change the canvas size. Let's make it just a little bit taller. Just a little bit taller. Okay. That way I can work the yeah. What was I talking about again? See, I'm so easily distracted. I'm so easily distracted. But yeah, work smarter, not harder. This bubble wand is very cute, and I kind of wish I had one for the summer. I think that's kind of like my goal, is to get a giant bubble wand and actually participate in like a proper summer activity, right? It has simply been too hot lately, so I kind of want to work out more. Why am I looking? There we go. That's better. It looks like I'm looking at you guys constantly. I think it's just because the tablet's like right in front of me. Look at that. It's a perfect circle. But yeah, I was drawing a swimsuit version for the new like YouTube video that I wanted to make. There's like a lo-fi voice pack music video, or not music video, but a lo-fi voice pack speech episode that I wanted to upload, but I have to draw the assets for that myself. And drawing takes a long time, and sometimes I'm just like not in the mood. I've been so busy, like every single day, like just working on the channel and like editing and working on all of the dance videos that I've posted, that my brain's like rest, and I'm like, I simply cannot. Is that an umbrella? No, it's a wand. It's a bubble wand. If this were an umbrella, it would be pretty useless as an umbrella, you know? I think. Alright, so let's go into the face. So the face is kind of slanted as well to match the shoulders a little bit. But it's like big, big eyes. This is hard. Do I want to keep the natural order of the eyes, or do I want to like... I don't know. Do I want to keep the natural art style of the eyes, or do I just want to come up with my own things? The eyelashes are down here. I can't really zoom in right now. I can, I don't want to. This is like an art study, right? Let's think of it like that. Let's think of this as like an art study. So we got big, I just know the eyes are very big, and she has big prominent eyelashes, but the eyelashes are on the side as opposed to mine, which are kind of like up top. So yeah, let's talk through this. Let's do this. But like 2 eyelashes here, big round, and then very thin. We got like a little, we got the eyelid right here, and then she got big forehead, right? Big forehead, but rather thin eyebrows. You know what's crazy? That you guys can't see my eyebrows. Like, you kind of can, right? But they're hidden by my bangs. You recommend sending to the natural art style for the eyes? Sure, they're just huge. Here. And they kind of match, of course. They kind of, unlike normal anime style eyes, they kind of match the form of the eyelid, or of the eyelash, rather. And then we're looking at the camera, so we're gonna pull this one over. Here. Alright, so there's like a little bit of the iris, and then the nose, because she's looking away, or she's looking at us, and then smile, and a little smile. But I made the neck too big, so I made the neck too long, and then we're just gonna move that down a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna move that down, and then she has ears on the side of her head, which, strange, right? So let's just make sure that we get the ear in there, which is, I remember, human ears are in line with their eyes. That's one thing I learned. So even, so make sure it's over there. We can't see the other one because it's tilted. Did you miss the announcement? No, the announcement is that it's not a real announcement, but the announcement is also that I'm gonna bring back the Valiant Light expansion illustration to the game. I just made that announcement up right now. The announcement is, it was going to be, well, I can't tell you what it was going to be, but I can't tell you yet. There are still a lot of things in the works, and there's a lot of dumb, silly stuff that I have to wait for. So it's not official yet. So I can't announce it. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna make up an announcement. It's nothing big. I'm not graduating or anything like that. And if I were graduating, I'd find a really cool way to tell you guys. I would. Actually, there is kind of an ear over here. Yeah, small. If I were graduating, I would find like a really cool way to tell you guys, like, you'd have to like, a minute, does this mean what I think it means? And I'd be like, yes, but I would never actually, I wouldn't really make like an official Twitter post about it. I just don't. I just can't be bothered to make, it doesn't, you know, I would try to do something like way cooler, so that my community would know, but I don't need to tell all of Twitter, right? I don't need to tell all of Twitter that I'm graduating. I just need to tell my community, you know, but I'm not graduating. Nice, no talk of graduating. No. Casual G word is crazy. You know people graduate college, right? You know people graduate high school. You know people graduate kindergarten, right? Like, stop fearing this word, man. Which the word you should fear is termination, right? Termination is the word you guys should fear. You shouldn't fear graduation. That part I never really understood. Like I get sad, yeah, but like graduation is a good thing. Why have we turned graduation into like such a bad thing? You ever think about that? It's supposed to be like, oh my gosh, you're graduating. That's so cool. That's awesome. And yet, every time in the VTuber sphere, when someone says, oh, we're graduating, oh, someone is graduating, everyone's like, no, my world is ending. And I was like, why is it such a bad thing? I've always thought about that. Like, even when I get the news that like someone, like a VTuber I really enjoy is graduating, I'm never like, oh, this is the end of the world. I'm just like, man, that good for them, but it sucks for me. It sucks for me, but good for them, right? Because now I have to find another content creator to watch. Hold on. So it goes. Yeah, there's an extra loop there. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. And now with more feeling. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I don't like that one. 1, 2, 3. I don't like, well, 1, 2, 3. That'll do. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they don't really match. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Kind of like that. But like the same size. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna keep it like that, kind of. There we go. I like that. I like that much better. No, you need to give it more power. No. It's a good thing. Graduation is a good thing. At least it's supposed to be, right? In the VTuber sphere, graduation means you're probably not going to see them again. Well, yeah, if I graduate high school, I'm not going back. If I graduate high school, you better hope you don't see me again. You should not want to see me again if I'm graduating. That means that I've done what I set out to do. I did it. You know? The inner loopies is a problem. And then it's always, I mean, yeah, I get the feeling of sadness and that like an era has come to an end, because let's be fair, I have felt it myself, but I always started thinking about the term graduation because it's been around for a long time. Like, it didn't get invented in the VTuber sphere. It got invented around, I think, actually around the time of like AKB48's inception. Like, that's kind of where graduating really started happening, because you had these talents, you had these idols who were like, okay, and now my time has come to an end, you know? Like, it's time for me to move on. And like, they always get flowers, and it's always like a really big occasion. Yes, there are tears, but you cry at graduations too, right? Because like, someone has like, it's a milestone. It's a milestone. They're not dying. It's a graduation, not a funeral. But I do get it. Like, I get it. But like, after a while, there have been, I think my brain goes, there have been so many graduations over the last, like, what, 4 months? Over the last 4 months, there have been so many graduations that I'm starting to get desensitized to the word, and I'm actually starting to get tired of people crying. I get it though. I understand, but now it's like, okay, I can't feel anything anymore. Like, how many tears am I gonna shed? Well, I haven't really shed any tears yet. Actually, well, I got emotional, but I haven't shed any tears yet. Because depending on, and this is what I mean, like, I'm gonna go back to what you said, which you're probably not gonna see them again. I have yet to see a VTuber graduate and then not see them again. And I mean that. I mean that. I have yet to see a VTuber graduate and then have them actually remove themselves for the VTuber space. There's only been one, and she didn't even graduate. She just said, I am not going to be a VTuber anymore. She didn't even graduate. She just stopped. But yeah, I have yet to see an actual, like, VTuber that graduates and then actively stops VTubing. It hasn't happened yet. So I don't know why we're so sad at this. I don't know why we're still getting sad at this point. I'm gonna say something controversial, right? I'm gonna break the fourth wall for you. I'm interdimensional, so I can see more things that you possibly can perceive, right? Every single one that has graduated within the past 4 months still makes content in some form or another. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. So like, after a while, my brain's like, graduation, really, it's just, it can't be a sad thing anymore. I can't really be sad about it anymore. It's just a transition rather than like a farewell, right? That's how I've started seeing it. You've seen many because you only watch indies? Ah, fair. Graduation, more like transformation. Yeah, it's just a transition. Because Muse kind of took the graduation literally because it disbanded after their school year. Yeah, and they didn't have to do that. They could have, like, instead of being like a school idol group, they could have just gone. They actually, like, had what it took to continue to be idols. But they chose not to do that for the sake of the story, because it's a school idol project, and they're all going to like different universities, and like everyone's life is going in different directions, right? Yeah. Fair point. Also, she got her arms out. How scandalous. What's next? Ankles? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? we gotta get the drills. So it's gonna look a little coronet. But yeah, I'm not gonna, if I ever graduated, I don't know. If I ever graduated, I would want you guys to be happy for me. Don't you dare shed a single tear, okay? You promise? You promise me? I want what's that one gif that it's one of my favorite gifs to send, and it's a guy in the movie theater, and he's just like clapping while like crying. He's just like yeah, that one. Yeah, that's what I want. That's the one I want. And she's got big hair. I'm giving her big hair in this one. Let's see, and then right here, this is where it's gonna be. I do have a Bob Ross way of like illustrating or drawing. I don't like the word drawing. Drawing. This is a weird word. There's gonna be food and music. Yeah. Because think about it, when you graduate high school, there's like your parents throw you a graduation party, like, and the whole family gets involved. When you graduate college, same thing, right? Why are you crying? Why are you fucking sad, bro? Like, I wanna barbecue. I wanna barbecue. Alright, hold on. And then we got a little loopy here. It's not going to be one-to-one because this isn't my like innate art style. Like I'm kind of like a sketcher, you know, like a not the sneaker, but like this is how I draw. I just kind of put a lot of lines in the direction that I think I want them to be, and then they just kind of show up. And I just kind of deal with the aftermath. But it's sad because I kind of like the sketchiness, but a lot of people, when they see sketchiness, they don't think like that the art is finished. And I'm like, oh, well, it's finished to me. And they're like, no, I want like nowadays you can't just sketch art. You either have to do a full flat color with light shading, or you have to do a full 100 to 250% render. Like, it's not done until it is like a complete masterpiece. And I'm just like, sometimes you just gotta stop fiddling with it. Yeah, like buy me PS2 vibes. buy me a Switch 2. I like you. You were absolutely tolerable. Is Lacey invited to the cookout is my question. You know, she wasn't for a really long time. She really wasn't. But Lacey didn't know any better. Let's be fair. Her only like, what's the word I'm looking for? Her only example was Cyrano, right? And Cyrano's he's just a spacey billionaire. He's just a spacey billionaire, and he's got like weird taste in Pokemon, right? So I could understand why she's a little skeptical, because you know actually no, I don't, because she's like Clay's daughter, like canonically. So what is your excuse? But then I had to teach her the error of her ways. Sometimes you just gotta teach them. Sometimes you gotta beat someone up, and then they're best friends, right? That's the vibe. There you go. Look, I'm gonna have to beat your ass, and then we're best friends, right? That's just how it goes. Sorry, now we're drawing these sleeveless. I think this is technically a vest. Like, a lot of people think this is a jacket. I'm gonna be real. This is a vest. And it's kind of smushed up together against her. Yeah. In this shot. Yeah. By the way, you're working on a manga project based on ITV and their regional franchises. What is ITV? What is that? What is ITV? You can be friends, but let me set my boundaries real quick. Yeah, it's pretty much. Pretty much. Is that Oja Majo? I don't know. This is Powerpuff Girls Lizette, which is basically Powerpuff Girls, but the anime adaptation. It came out like forever ago. But I caught wind of it on YouTube a few years back. And I absolutely fell in love with it. I think it's just I think it's a great franchise that like a lot of people just don't talk about. Because it's like, well, it's just like, hello, can we do this for all cartoons? I think that would be fantastic. I feel like PPGZ walked so Panty and Stocking could run, truly. Okay, haven't seen it. I think it's still on YouTube. I think it's still on YouTube. I think you can actually watch it if you really wanted to, or at least like little snippets of the episodes. I think before YouTube went like full adpocalypse, you could watch like the entire series on YouTube. And it's only like 20 something episodes. It's nothing grandiose, right? Okay, and then buttons. And then a button down there. Oh, and then we got the bubble belt. Can't forget about the PPGZ belt, the power belt, right? Kind of slanted. It's how you transform. It's how they transform. They put like, I think they just smack it like a bop it. Yeah, I think they just smack it like a bop it. You know, panty and stocking, that's so cool. Yeah! Panty and stocking is amazing. Panty and stocking, I have a panty and stocking wall scroll on my wall right now, except it's not panty and stocking, it's scanty and knee socks. Ed and Nettie slice of life anime would be peak. You know, you're kind of cooking. You're kind of cooking. I'm pretty sure like DeviantArt or Tumblr probably made something like that. Like for sure they did. For sure they did. I don't remember what the PPGZ build looks like. I don't think it's too complicated. It kind of looks like something out of Kamen Rider. Like they kind of transform the same way Kamen Rider transforms. Which, speaking of Kamen Rider, I'm really behind on like the episodes. Like, I'm supposed to get my friends together weekly to, like, watch it, but then every fucking Thursday something comes up, and I can't watch it. Like, my family's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, nothing. And they're like, come hang out. And I was like, all day? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, shit. Okay, I guess so. And I have to go back to the, the home base, and then, like, before I know it, like, we're there all day. It's a whole celebration, right? It doesn't need to be this big. That's a little too much. Yeah. Okay. Why can't I be as cute as Rolling Bubbles? I really, like, I was watching, like, Sameko's stream yesterday, and while I thought it was the cutest thing on the planet, I suddenly felt so... How do I put this? Inadequate. I felt like, wow, okay, so I'm just doing everything wrong. Like I'm just doing everything wrong. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Like, if this is this, like, okay, let's put it this way. That was the standard. In a lot of ways, she set the standard, and my brain went, oh, fuck. And I am actively talking myself out of it, right? Like, I am inspired and I'm motivated. Like, she's not my rival in any way, shape, or form, right? We're in two completely different fields. She's in, like, the major leagues, and I'm kind of, like, college-y it. Right? But I still got that feeling of, well, crap. Like, this is the standard, and if you were not doing this, then you were not doing well. And I really had to, like, actively talk myself out of that, because it's just, I don't know, it's just a different journey. It's just a different adventure. It sucked though. It sucked. Like, cause I was happy and I was so excited, right? And then I immediately went, you grubby little, you grubby little, bop it, twist it. Kind of seems that way. This doesn't seem as floofy. Let's try again. Let's try again. I don't want to completely erase it, but I do want to. I'm just going to undo the last, like, 100 strokes, because I don't like it. I don't know how I messed up. Yes, I think... haven't seen that too. Any idea where to watch old-ass animes? YouTube. I don't know. I mean, you could just become a pirate of the Seven Seas, but nowadays it's, like, hard to do, right? So it's like this. I'm sure someone's done an iceberg on every piece of, like, media that exists. There is a, like, enthusiast that has done, like, an in-depth lore video of it. So you technically don't even have to watch anything anymore. You just have to watch someone's 4-hour video essay on it. You never pirate, you don't Luffy. That is unfortunate, because a pirate is free. Yeah. Because, you know, once Crunchyroll, every couple of years decides that they don't want to host an anime anymore and you can't watch it anywhere. Actively anywhere. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's just floofier. So there's 1, 2, 3. There's only 5 sections, so we're already on section 2. I see. Now we're on section 3, which is going to be a little bit wider for me. That's why. That's why. That's why it seemed like there weren't enough. I'm used to this like Japanese seifuku, like school uniform outfits. So I'm used to like more pleats, and then we have we got the lines, because that's where the line, they moved the line down from like the middle of the skirt or the middle of the dress for the original Powerpuff Girls to the bottom as like a borderline, and then just keep it going. Okay. And then they don't wear socks at all. And then you got this. And according to this photo, just kind of stops right here. So we're just gonna stop it. Just gonna officially stops right here. And then we have a little circle. Let's just kind of flesh out the circle just a little bit so I have more to work with when I get into the original line art, right? And then buy the Blu-rays or sail the high seas. You do watch it video essays, yeah, but not anime topic though. There's a video essay for just about anything if you're like willing to type it into the search bar, you know. There is somebody out there who has made it like their business. The thing, the way I see it about video essays, I thought this was always really funny because it is very true. People will work harder on a like video essay than they will on a college paper, right? Like all of the effort they put into making that YouTube video about how Dexter's mom from Dexter's Laboratory, like here's all the things that you missed about the relationship between Dexter's parents and Dexter's Laboratory, and how they're either the best parents or the worst parents ever. I don't know if this video essay actually exists, but I would not be surprised if it does. But they can't make a PowerPoint presentation, right? And it's so interesting to me. It's so interesting to me. It's just like, bro, all you have to do is like write this, but just about like, I guess business ethics isn't pretty exciting. It's really not as exciting as Dexter's mom. I have to be clear. The Bayside Butcher, who is that? Actually, no, I think I know who that is. There are a couple, like, I think it's a serial unaliver. Yeah, probably. But there are so many like serial unalivers that have Butcher in their name, so it's kind of hard to keep track after a while. Just pick an area, like, and then put like Butcher after it, and you have yourself a serial unaliver name, like the Green Bay Butcher, or the Milwaukee Butcher, or the DC Butcher, or you know, Bay Harbor Butcher. It's Dexter. Dexter's, I am not talking about Dexter the Netflix show. I'm talking about Dexter's Laboratory, the cartoon. No video essays on lemon. Actually, yes, there is. It's by Epicurious, and it goes over the 18 types of citrus. It's only about 20 minutes long, but it's an essay nonetheless. Dexter's mom was a baddie. I feel like a lot of people were like more attracted to this character than they thought they were. Speaking of Seifuku, after you're done, try drawing Miyako in a custom Seifuku outfit, like choosing your own outfit. I'm gonna be working on this for a while. I've already started this. I'm gonna keep drawing this until she's done. I don't know if I'll have time to draw another version of Miyako today. But that is a good idea. It was just I had no idea what to draw. Or where even to start. Because, you know, sometimes you see a blank canvas and it can get pretty intimidating. Right? Yeah, but now that I'm drawing this, I'm honed in on it. I'm gonna finish it now. But yeah, as I was saying before I got distracted, I felt so inadequate and I actively felt like a bad streamer. And that is not a good feeling, right? That is not a good feeling at all. Because I was like, that is a different league. I had to remind myself, like I said, that is a completely different league of VTubing that I haven't quite reached yet. I'd like to get there, but I haven't quite reached it yet. Oh, Dexter's Lab. Oh my god. Yes! What did you... Yes! Dexter's Laboratory! And so I had to, like, while watching the stream, I was, like, conflicted. And I was like, why do I feel this way? Like, why do I feel this way? That's a part of the industry that I haven't exactly even like broken into yet. So I don't understand why I am trying to compare myself right now, or why it's even happening. All right, these hands, they're so big. Their hands are so big. But I need to work on them, like, actively, because they're kind of in the way. So they have like big chunky wristbands. But I talked myself out of it because I was like, if I stay in that mindset, I'm never going to stream, because I'm going to keep like, you should not compare yourself to another VTuber. You really, really shouldn't. Like, I know sometimes it's like, it seems kind of inevitable to do so, but you really shouldn't do it. It's like, you're only going to bring yourself misfortune and stress, and I have enough of that when I work out. And if like something you love, like VTubing, starts bringing you stress, oh, that's a bad, like something you like genuinely enjoy doing starts bringing you stress, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I can see them. You can't see them, but I can see them, right? In fact, here. That's better. Now you guys can see them. I would love to be where she is right now, but I haven't worked nearly hard enough. So it only stands to reason that we are in two different leagues. Being self-aware sucks. I hate it. I hate it so much. I really do. I really do. I wish I was stupid. Someone give me the stupid sauce. Someone hit me with the stupid sauce, please. You shouldn't compare yourself to others. Yeah, I know you shouldn't. That's why I mean, like I can feel it happening, and then I have to actively go, oh, I swear to gosh, I have to actively like kind of bonk myself a little bit. Right? And that's just part of being a VTuber, is just like, just gotta be, But yeah, but also I'm talking to you guys about it to kind of like work myself, like work through it myself, right? I love drawing with negative space, by the way. Like I love just like making a blob and then just like making a shape out of it. And honestly, I should start doing that for hands more often. This is actually a neat trick. It's actually a really neat trick. And then just like drawing a whole sketch, right? And then putting the lines you want in there, and then just kind of like erasing to get that definition that you want. Like that. I mean, look, all of a sudden, hands have appeared, right? That's so cool. But yeah, I just thought I'd be vulnerable for a second. Never gonna happen again. I'll shut up. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's never gonna happen again, you guys. And go back to hating you. Is that what you want? I'll go back to hating you and having hot takes and being slightly mediocre. Hello, your mediocre streamer is here. It is I, Origakita. Look at that, I drew hands. What do you guys think so far? No, stupid sauce. Suck the wood, take it from dummy. That's crazy. I seen chair streaming. Those were bad. What do you mean? Just like people just streaming a chair? I mean, chair is right here. We have Giga Chair right here. You guys don't come for me. You come for Giga Chair. If you can't be vulnerable with the Wetros, who can you be vulnerable with? Me. Sometimes I go and I sit in my closet and I just like have like a self-therapy session just like in the dark, and I'm just like where I know just like, okay, what have we learned? And then I go, nothing. Oh my god, I have to find a new song. Gotta find a new playlist. Oh boy. What have you learned? Not shit. Not a damn thing. Giga Chair, my other nemesis. Looks old style? Well, yeah, that's I think this is like a 90s anime style, if I had to give it a style. It's definitely like a 90s anime style. I haven't saved this entire time, but it's okay because Clip Studio has like an auto save feature, like a recovery feature, so I don't really get upset or get worried about like losing progress. I mean, yesterday the power went out, but I wasn't drawing then. It did suck though, because I was without internet for maybe about 20 minutes. And that was the one time outside of streaming that I actively needed it. So, that sucked. Alright, last thing we have to work on is probably the eyes. Right? Which the eyes are pretty simple. Let me hollow this out a little bit with the eraser. Yeah, but sometimes I feel like I accidentally get a little too vulnerable with you guys, and you're all like, well, I don't know how to respond to that. And you know what? Because I feel that way too, and I was like, if someone said to me the things I was saying to you, I don't know if I'd know how to respond either. Because sometimes you just gotta be your own hype man. Okay, that's nice and hollowed out. Yeah. Yeah, we're cooking. I think we're kind of cooking with something here. You hit the not a damn thing before I could. I told you. You think this is my first rodeo? You think this is my first rodeo? Fools. I'll try to be empathetic with my limited experience. No advice though, because I suck. Nah, you don't suck. Sometimes people come to me with their problems, or they hit me with like the hot goss, and I don't know how to respond to it, so it's not an auto response, but sometimes I'll hit people with a damn that's crazy, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You're like a super touchy subject. Everyone feels that way sometimes. Everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody feels that way. You started it. All right, Miley. You know what I do sometimes? You know that transition that she has? The whoa between transitions. I have a smaller niece who likes to watch Hannah Montana like all the time, and so whenever I go and visit like her family, I just think she's just watching Hannah Montana in the background while we're playing board games, and all I ever hear is like whoa. Just and then because I am me, right, it gets stuck as an earworm, and so I hear it and then I'll immediately start harmonizing with her. Like I'll even do my hand into my I'll put my hands in like up above my head, like into my ears, and just go whoa. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right, so let's get into the eyes. Let's goof off a little bit, but in the direction of the eyes. So there's like slight little bit, and then like over here. It sounds so shaky. Are you insulting my singing? Wow. This is not a safe place. I can't share anything. I can't share anything here. Alright, so we just know that the outline of the eyes is very prominent, right? That is for sure. And then we have... I'm used to drawing like... Actually, hold on. I have like another photo here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually up the line weight real quick. I know, hear me out. And I am going to make a big black circle in the center. Instead of drawing concentric circles, I am going to do that thing I said earlier where I take advantage of negative space. Sometimes I always feel weird when I start drawing eyes, or when I get to the eyes in an art piece, because I'm like, oh no, I'm bringing it to life. As if like me giving it like a body and a facial expression wasn't bringing it to life, right? As if that wasn't enough. That wasn't already enough. And then we're gonna go into the eraser. I know, you ready? You ready for this? We're gonna up the eraser by about 20, and then we're gonna work on that negative space, right? Because they don't, like, their highlights are the center of their eyes, right? And then you just, instead of trying to draw multiple circles, just draw one big circle and just cut out the middle. And then we'll bring this down and we'll erase the inner side, but make sure to keep that outline, right? It's gonna be a little shaky, it's just a sketch, it's fine. But it's just to erase like the sketch line so that this has more. right? And then let's get into the eyelashes. So they have two big lashes, kind of like Mickey Mouse here. That's it. There's no side, there's no bottom lash. Like, I have bottom lashes, there's no bottom lashes. It's the vibrato. You got a problem with my singing? Just say so. Like, obviously DJ, or I'm sorry, not DJ, Dit Blue does not come here for my singing. We have all learned this today. DJ Blue skips my karaoke streams that I hardly ever do, which I want to do more of, but I haven't prepared any songs yet. I haven't really scheduled a karaoke stream in a while. I might do one next week. Yeah. I have a pretty open schedule this coming week. Not really, because like this week is what was I gonna say? What is going on in there? This week is we have 4th of July weekend coming up, so it's not that free. I'm still debating if I want to do a small amount of streams or I don't know, or if I just want to. Okay, I was like, what? He's sleeping on the throat goat. I know. It's okay. They were karaoke. I didn't know. Oh, you just assumed I was a terrible singer because I was jokingly going, whoa, whoa, whoa. You just assumed. I mean, you wouldn't be wrong. I am a terrible singer. You want to eat her hair? It looks like croissants. Yeah, she's got the twin doo-doo-doo-doo. I think I can add some more weight to the eyes a little bit. Oops, that's an eraser. That's an eraser. Like that. Alright. And then the face is going to be hard. Getting that face shape is going to be rough. Because it does kind of cut and you have like a little like baby face. And there's no real chin. Like, it's a very round face. It is giving Ojamajo. Ojamajo Doremi. These are crazy accusations. Yeah, Dit Blue says that he hates me and everything I stand for, and he only comes to my streams to bully me and make me feel bad. I know you don't do that. But look, if I can't tease you guys back every once in a while, what's the point? What's the point, right? Okay. What do you think? Yeah, I think we can start with the vector layer. I think we can do a vector layer now. This is the hard part. There. I have to bring it down to maybe about like 7 because there's very thin lines that are going on here. Yeah, see? This is why I like doing sketches, because once you get into like the... Yeah, like now her face is too fat, you know? And I get self-conscious about like the permanence of the lines. We'll do that. I'll just erase some of the sketches. They're just... Okay, and then... like that. Yeah, that's better. So when I go here... Oops, that is still the eraser. You come to my streams to get bullied? That's so funny. You're so funny. Do you know that? You're hilarious. Hi, hilarious. Got that 5 o'clock shadow. Stop. She's doing her best. She shaves every day. She shaves every day, okay? Oh, that's a good ear. Oh, I did that in one shot. There it is. Here's the thing, if I wanted... This is what it's like I was saying during like the Shadowbringers ending. Like the Shadowbringers, like the first Shadowbringers finale when I actually beat the game before post Shadowbringers. If you guys do not want me to be the villain, okay? You don't. It's... No, I think a lot of things where I'm like, I should say this, but I usually catch myself before I say something, because what I think would be like I know exactly how to hurt you, you know? I know exactly how to hurt you. And I'm like, but no, hurt people, you know? That's my mantra. So I don't want to do that to you guys. I realized I never really fleshed out the neck of the jacket, the collar of the jacket. So that's just what it's gonna look like, okay? And if that's not what it looks like canonically, don't. Please don't. Some dude might be into it. Yeah, young. You're getting called out. How do you feel? Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, crap. Accidentally draw. Don't you hate when you accidentally draw? Don't you hate that? When you accidentally draw. Alright. Okay, and then there is an ear here, if you can believe it. If you can believe it, there was an ear there. Listen, I wasn't gonna say anything. I know exactly how to hurt you. Be quietly smiling in the corner. Because sometimes, obviously, I used to get bullied in the past. And so, I'm one of those people where I would just kind of let it happen. But, like, secretly, I would go back and I would be like, oh, I would like play the scenario back over in my head, and I'd be like, oh, I should have said this, or I should have said this. And I like mastered that so much that like now I know exactly how to read people, for better or for worse. For better or for worse, but that's not the kind of person that I want to be. Not the kind of person that I want to be. It takes too much energy to be that mean. Now, if it's a fictional character who's trying to destroy the world and he's pissing me off, Emmett Selk looking at you, then of course all bets are off. All bets are off. You know. Ooh, I could have stopped way sooner. It's gonna be so cute when I'm done. 10 years later. Thank you, Vector Layer. There we go. Thank you, Vector Layer. Read my mind. You had anyone you called Shania a pick me during Xenoblade? Shania? I look, if you're being a pick me and you're a fictional character and you've been written to evoke a response, don't get mad at me when that response is evoked. Don't cast me, don't get mad at me when I cast the evocation. You know? Shania. More like Shania. Get a personality, girly. Get your own personality. I'm gonna stop. She's dead. I think she died, so I should probably be a bit more respectful. I think she was played like a fool in the story, if I remember correctly. Like, actively. Yeah, I think she was. Beep, 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 beep. It's okay, because sometimes you gotta learn a lesson like the actual hard way. It's unfortunate that it cost her life, though. It's kind of fucked. No point in learning a life lesson if you're dead. Right? This one. Let's bring this out a little bit more. It's a bit more prominent. Oh, nope, go back, go back. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Okay. Ah, in a different world, in a different universe. I could have been a cartoon illustrator. If only I'd had a digital tablet sooner, right? She was something alright. She was a... Yeah, it's just like, I think there was just no getting through to her, which is the saddest part. So this is kind of... Yeah, it's kind of complete. Yeah, I've gotten better at my line weight. I'm so proud of myself. You're not proud of me. I'm proud of me. And then go in with like a little dollop of daisy over here. Yeah. Don't ask what that means, okay? Kind of like that. But what we're gonna do is instead, we're gonna follow this line and then go here. Yeah. And this is gonna meet like that. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. Okay, now I gotta do it again. I gotta do it again on the other side, but I'm not going to. Not yet. Because we have to draw an entire staff on top of that, and it's a little daunting right now. So I'm gonna focus on... I'm gonna focus on this loop-de-loop, which is actually... so this is actually right in the middle of the ear. Aww. Reaches out over the shoulder. Right in the middle of the ear, long. Right over the shoulder. That's good enough. I like it, and that's what matters. There we go. And then have some interesting, yeah, and then we got the anime hair that breaks all of the rules because it's like thin and thick at the same time. No. The undo button is your best friend. Oh yeah. And then just increase the line weight here so that it comes together better. And then bingus. We got ourselves a little curl! Well, a huge curl, because my goodness, woman. Ah! Emergency croissant hair. You're always proud of me. She's not like the other girls, Etro. She's not like the other girls. She deserves more. She deserves to be in the spotlight. Anyway. I don't know how to draw this other quarter neck. There's more lines in it than the other one, so we're just gonna have to... We're really gonna have to... Oh, I can zoom in. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. This time we're actually going to zoom in. I was looking at like a... What's smaller than 720? I was looking at a 360 to 480p pixel image, okay? And then right here, the staff is kind of going to get in the way for a lot of it, luckily, so... I can kind of improvise. Ooh. Can't improvise that much. Actually, yes, I can. Okay, so that's the second one. And then the fourth one, kinda... Actually, hold on. I just said fourth. Totally skipped past the third one. So the third one kinda goes... like that, right? And then it kinda stops. And then... we have like a little... beep. I don't know what this is, but that's how they drew it, so that's what it is. It's like a little divot, right? And then it kind of comes in, meets right there, and stops. So yeah. And then this last one kind of goes like that, but obviously not that exactly. So we're gonna follow the curve here from up here, and then kind of like that. It is a croissant, and it's crazy, but like cleaner. $369p. I love 2062. It was an interesting image, to be sure, that I didn't know how to process. I still kind of don't know how to process it, because there's way more lines in this croissant than the other croissant that we drew. Right, and then yeah. kind of like that, and then kind of meets like that with a little bit of a scoop. Honestly, I'm just gonna leave it like that. That looks totally fine in comparison to what I have to do now. Because now we have to draw all of the other lines. There were more lines. That was just the outline. That was just the outline. Actually, shoot, there are more lines in both of them. Oh god, cancel. And then let's go back to the other one then. It's way more. Actually, this is probably a better image to go off of. Hold on, wait a second. One at a time. One line at a time. Okay? One line at a time. Right there, got that there, got that there. And then come down here to the, I don't know. And then this one kind of goes a little bit longer. And I'm honestly, I can't see the rest of it, so we're just gonna have to leave it alone and trust the process, because there's nothing else over there anyway. But yeah. So many fucking lines, bro. I might just have to leave this alone until I finish this staff. No, don't think like that. Don't think like that, because then I'll never finish it. So this was the full, that circle, and then we got a circle here. And then there was, where is it? Ah, I see. I see what I did. Okay. I see what I've done. And then this comes in like that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Which meets... Actually, I can do one better. And then this meets here. Okay. And then those are those lines, and then there's some shading. That's why I'm confused as to why there's so many lines, because there's shading, chat. And this is here, and this is here. And oh, I see. Naruhodo ne. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Okay. Fine. Not that tough. Sometimes you just have to go for it. Sometimes you just have to take that dive. Okay. And then nice little trick here. Right? And then from this line. Yeah. Ho-ho! But like that. It's all about the angle. Okay. Oh wow, that's it. That's it. Look at that.
Dude,
Four consoles. Oh god.
Stream Deck, analyzer, fucking moderator stance, sound filter, 6 monitors, pedals, drums, gaming guitar controllers, 6 consoles, 10 computers, bunch of fucking wires, sound pads, speakers, antenna, satellite, dog cam, cat tree, cat this, and a bunch of dogs, dude, right? They're ready to fucking analyze NASA's landing speeds, dude.
It's so funny. It's so funny. That's just the standard. That's just a standard streamer setup, man. Don't you know? Don't you know? Alright, so here comes the loopies. Here come the loopies, chats. So this loopy is actually lower than I originally thought. Yeah. If it's behind the ear. No, because it doesn't touch the hand. I made the croissants too big, but that's okay. We adapt. We overcome. What do you prefer your croissant to be filled with? Jelly or chocolate? Or like custard? Jelly, chocolate, or custard? Quacky. Dog. Dog. It's not loopy enough. Loop. Kind of like that. So, loop. Almost. Loop. Almost. I wish I could, like, can I? I know what to do. Free transform, and now that's about as that's what I want the loop to look like. That's where I'm gonna that's just where that loop belongs. That's what it's gonna be like. That's just what it is. That's what that loop is. That's what that loop is. Kind of how it works. I hate the loop already. So what if? That's interesting. Ah. No, not yet. I'm almost there. I was so close. I was so close with that one. I was so close. Oh, that's it. That's the one. Oh, shit. It doesn't look exactly like the picture, but the soul is there. Okay? And that's what matters. And that's what matters. Oh, shoot. Okay. No, I hate it. What am I doing? What am I talking about? I went through all of that, and I actively hated it. Alright, let's try this again. I can do it. I can do it. Done. Done. I make it look easy. After all of that, 2 lines. Cheese? Stuff your croissant with cheese? I didn't even consider cheese as an option. Need exacto copy it for real, for real. After all that work I did, I was like, wait a minute, I hate this. Local bunny girl searches for little loop-de-loop. Look, I did it! I did it! One day, I want to be responsible to make a reboot. Responsible for making the reboot of the PPGZ anime, but make it better than the original somehow. But the original was already so good! It was already so good! Okay. But now that we have a more, we have an enhanced image, we can do better. We can do better. Now we are more powerful than we were. Okay. We are more powerful than we were. I gotta draw the hands. It's okay, because we've done this before, okay? Wait a minute, this is garbage. I mean, haven't you ever done that before? You work so hard on something, and you're like, wait a second, this is garbage. I was just watching a short about that the other day, or last night. I watched a short of this woman. She built this, like, she like sewed together this entire outfit, and she's like, while she was making it, she really liked it. She was like, oh, this is popping off, I'm doing great. And then she put it on and she's like, I hate it. And to the point where she tried to make it look nice, but she just couldn't like justify it, so she had to do it all over again because she's like, it's ugly. It's ugly. And I was like, I've been there before. But I've done a lot of last minute cosplays, so even if I thought it was ugly, I just had to hide the ugly parts and just hope that nobody saw it, which of course no one ever did. They're just happy to see someone bring a character to life. If you're gonna nitpick someone else's cosplays and it's not like in a competitive form, then you're there for the wrong reasons. Get out, nobody wants you there. Get out, nobody wants you there. You're just there to fill out the numbers. Go away. Alright, and then we just... See? Look at that. I got a hand. Now we do it again. Now we just do it again. Just do it again. Just do it again. It's a cartoon hand, it's not an anime hand. I'm gonna remind myself that it's technically an anime hand, but it is an anime hand in a Western style, so it's a bit chunkier. Leave New Zealand. Never return. Never return. Oof. And then another one. There's that line weight we talked about again. We can take advantage of it. Ho ho! Taking advantage of it. Right? There we go. Oh my gosh. I'm drawing hands. Oh my gosh. This is a momentous occasion. Doing it. I'm really doing it. Insane. Oh my gosh. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit, guys. It's actually happening. I'm doing it. Oh my god, I'm happening again. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Your idea for a PPGZ reboot would be similar to that of Digimon Crosswalk? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't watch Digimon. So close. It's happening! It's actually happening. This is insane. This is insane. Do you see that? Those are hands. Fingies. Fingies. I can't. Joshi says, I can't. I can't. I'm fighting for my life out here. Oop, that was an eraser. Thank God. I am actively fighting for my life out here. We haven't even drawn a staff yet. I'm really good at drawing things that I see. But if you ask me to draw things, like I need an inspiration board or like something like this where I can just look at a photo, like just look at a photo and then just copy the lines that I see. But I need an inspiration board. I need a lot of time to put the sketch together, as you saw before, and then I just draw on top of it and I just keep drawing on top of it. But now that I say that, that's just simply, that is what drawing is it not? I am not going to be happy when I have to draw this staff. Alright, so let's look at our progress so far. That looks good! Literally was about to say congrats, it's called drawing. Shut the front door on your way out. Ah, my abs! My abs under all of my flab! They hurt! Good. Alright, so this arm goes like that. So if this arm goes like that, and this comes out here, then if this goes like Etro with a 6-pack. Yeah, it's more real than you think. It's more real than you think, guys. Ew. Sniff. Bruh. Arms are fleshy. Remember that. Hit the table. Alright, so then I'm just gonna bring this like that. I have to earn my lunch by properly drawing a Powerpuff Girls Z girl. A Powerpuff Girls Z girl. Moanet Rabbit. Your idea for a PPGZ reboot would be similar to that the Digimon Cross Wars, as in a crossover multiverse thing but different. The world of the Powerpuff Girls is taking place in an alternative real world, with Townsville being the main twin capital with Tokyo in Japan. What was Townsville based off of? Because it wasn't Tokyo. I think it was just based off of like Seattle or something like that. All the other Cartoon Network shows are worlds in a realm known as the Z-Toon Network. You know what? You should get started on that right away. I don't know why you typed it out to me without trademarking it first. Someone in chat's going to steal it. Hello, Besser. How are you? We were all busy bullying Young for his degenerate lifestyle. Would you like to join in? Would you like to join in? Are you guessing LA or San Francisco? I guess so. Meh. He's like, I'm not one to dogpile. But... Okay, and then we have 2 lines. Oh my gosh, it's working! It's working! It's working! It's working! Alright, progress check. Holy moly, we got a long way to go. Okay, then maybe I should just start on... I'll do another vector layer, and I'm just gonna start on the staff because it's taking up too much space and I have to keep drawing around it. So I'm just gonna real quick... Let's increase that. Work smarter, not harder. Actually, cancel. Delete this. I have an idea. Watch this. And then merge with the layer below. Bam. Bam. And now I can focus on everything else. Now that I don't have to worry about drawing the 2 perfect circles anymore, we can go back. Oh wait, I do have to draw 2 circles on here, but they're smaller. They're smaller circles, so it's fine. Actually, hold on, let's just go ahead and do something even better. That's too thick. Yeah, that's the right thickness. Da 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 da. Booked a hotel? You booked a hotel? Ooh. I'm not gonna ask where you going, I just hope it's a nice hotel. I hope it's nice. And then let's just make sure these lines. Okay, and then again here. Okay. It's a rather thin stuff. Like, okay. All right. Okay. This is awesome, because now I can just do that and that. That's a little too wide. It's wider than I would like it. Let me just erase. Okay. And then we'll do it again. But the circle is higher up, next to the coronet. So, and then bring this over, move it over here, and a little loopy. Okay. We have the circumference correct, just about. Right, and then now bring it just a little bit proportions aren't going to be perfect, but the details are going to be there. I really did just try to rotate a circle, okay? Cut me out of this universe. I don't belong here. Cut me out. Let me go. Howdy. Hello, Breddit. Hello, AnimeCon. Oh, I hope you have a good time. I hope you have a good time. I'm not going to erase any of the body until I have the full staff made. Oh no, I hated that. Okay. Just so I don't erase any body parts by accident, I want to make sure that I have all the details exactly where I want them first. Oh man, there's little bumpies. There's little bumpies. Get out of here, bumpies. Get out of here. It's fine. It's fine. Rotate that circle. No. No, I really did just try it. I just did it without thinking. I think it's because it's not a circle tool, it's an ellipse tool, so it's not necessarily meant to design to make perfect circles, obviously. And my brain just went, rotate it. And then as soon as I tried to rotate it, it's like, you idiot. You idiot. Alright, and now we get to the bottom, which I don't exactly have. I wish I could see the whole thing. Thanks, Pinterest, for like not letting me see the whole. There it is. Okay. Okay, someone just traced it. That's fine. Somebody gave me like a full, like a detailed version of it, but like they just traced it. That's okay, I guess. No, it's not. It's fine. It's all I got to work with. At least I know what the bottom of it looks like. Don't trace. Be like me. Suffer. Suffer. It's so much more rewarding. Right? It's so much more. Haha! Good enough. Yeah, live in the realm of good enough. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Good enough, Kimori! And look at that. We have a staff now. Took me like, what, 5 minutes? Okay. Do you feel rewarded yet? Kind of. Thinking was a mistake. Thinking was a mistake. We should have never given them the power of free thought. What I'm going to do now is the part that I hate. Because it's in the hands. So if you're holding the staff, you shouldn't be able to see that you're holding the staff, you know? Oop. Went too far. I'm so silly. Alright, and then we go to the body and start erasing the important body bits that don't need to be seen because there's a staff on top of them. I know, all the work that I did, all that work that I did, just to have some of it erased, that's part of the course. It's just the par for the course. As they say, I don't know, what is the saying? Par for the course? Yeah, that. Okay. And it's not like I'm erasing everything. Just the parts that don't make sense. Because eventually these are all going to be on the same layer, and it's going to be so hard to erase all of these lines when they're on the same layer. Trust me. Okay, just make that more. Would you? There we go. Alright, a little bit of the ear is gone. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, and now we remove the sketch. Look at that! So ah. Little C student, what are you talking about? This is A+ work. This is A+ work. You have no idea. Haven't even started shading yet. Once I start shading, you guys are in for a treat. But I don't know if I'm going to do that today because we're already at the 2-hour mark. So I think I'm just going to finish the lines today. And if you want, maybe I'll finish the rest of it offline. But the biggest part is getting the lines finished. And the staff was the hardest part. Yeah, the staff was the hardest part. And since I am not tracing, this doesn't have to be a 1-to-1. And I know my proportions are a little off from the original that I'm looking at, but I am making it work. The C is for cinema. This is the part that I hate. All of it. Highlight the part that you hate, and you just like highlight the whole thing. The belt. Oh, the belt. The belt is a bit more simple than a bit simpler than I gave it credit for. If I'm going to be very honest. Okay. Because you have this part. Right here. Actually, thanks to me messing up the proportions of the staff, I have saved myself the trouble of certain lines. Accidentally made this so much easier. Look at that. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I accidentally made this so much easier. You don't even see the P. And then this comes down here like this. Erase this. And then this loops around like that. Right? And then you see it again here. But we're gonna have a little like a bubble orb come out of the side. Right? Right? I know. Crazy work. And then it's gonna come down like that. I kind of want the bubble to be a little bit more in line. Yeah, that's good. And then now it comes down here. You have to make noises while you draw. It helps the lines. It helps the lines be smoother. Everybody knows that. It doesn't have to be exact because I don't have time for exact, but I am gonna draw 5 circles like a maniac. Okay, that's it. What else done? Does it help your brain be smoother too? Oh, there's no helping that. That is a passive trait, my friend. We don't see the P? No, because I accidentally put the staff over it, so you don't get to see the P. And I don't feel like redoing the entire staff so that you can. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Just know that in your heart of hearts, she is a powerful girl. Oh wait, that was actually like perfect first time. And then it's just because I made the staff too big. Alright. It's okay. What do you mean I could make it thinner? No, I'm not gonna do that. What do you mean, brain? Shut up. I'm not working harder than I have to. Alright, and then the coup de grace. The coup de grace will be... Alright. Right here. And then we come over here. Over here. Right here. Right here. And then... have ourselves a skirt. No pee. She is a power pup. No pee. But if I make it smaller, there's a chance I have to... Should I have to make it smaller anyway? I just realized. Okay, hold on. It doesn't matter. It didn't change much. It didn't change much. Okay. You still can't see the P, but I do have to fix some lines now. I just realized there was like an overlap here. So... It was a weird little gap that didn't really need to be there. It's fine, I can fix this. Yeah, that set me back maybe about a minute. Oh no. Now you really can't see her ear at all. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. You just can't see the P. Okay. You know what? I know how to fix it. That was the overlap I was trying to fix. Okay, we're back in business. You're just not gonna be able to see the P. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're moving on. We're moving on. Is it really a knee, or is it just a curved line? Spoiler alert, it's just a curved line. I genuinely don't know how I just did that perfectly. I genuinely have no idea how I just did that. Like, with 0 repeats. Me when there's no P. Stop, guys. There's no P. The music has stopped again. Okay. That means I've been playing for too long. Playing for too long. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick break. Grab some more water and I'll be right back. We're almost done. We're in the final stretch of it all. Because I'll do the line art. I'll do the line art. I'll stream. Oh, I'll do the coloring off stream and I'll show you guys sometimes later tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Okay, let's get back into it. Beep, 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 beep. We're back. We're back and we're bigger than ever. Let's do this. Let's finish. Let's finish her up. Let's finish her up. Okay. Shoes. All that's left are the shoes and the face. Okay. Let me pull up the reference. Pull it. Oh god! What do I do? What have I done? Okay, there we go. The shoes are pretty easy. Etro's smaller than ever. Shut up! No! I'm big! I'm big! This doesn't have to be exact, and yet... There we go. That's what it looks like. That's what your feet look like. According to the photo, that's kind of what they look like. Oh no, that was it. That's it. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Oof. Okay, and then... These were the original chunky platform sneakers. I'm calling it now. If I had to draw a Powerpuff Girl Zed today, she would definitely be wearing chunky sneakers. For sure. Like, for sure. But this is just an art study. Right? It shouldn't have taken me 2 hours, but I also want to be exact. Well, not exact, but I want it to at least like look like it, you know? Oh my god, why is my hand getting... I know what to do. That looks just fine. Okay. And so now, right in the middle, accidentally made the wrong type of layer. So now right in the middle, we can work on the face. That is the last thing to do. You guys ready? We're so fucking back. She's small, she's fun size. No, I'm so big. I'm so big. Look. Big. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this I've learned is actually almost a full crescent moon, kind of like that. Okay, it's actually almost a full crescent moon. Oh, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And we're gonna just flip the image here so that I can do it again on the other side. Okay. And you know what? Work smarter, not harder, because guess what I'm about to do. Let's see. We're drawing circles again, guys. But not just any circles. Thick boys. Kind of like that. And then move it over just a touch. And then again. Oh my god, it's a perfect size. That's the perfect size. And then we're going to do it again, but this time we're going to just make a little tiny one. Right here. Looks a little weird, but I think I can fix it. Yeah, I think I can fix it. Oh, that looks so strange. Ah, I know what I did. I kind of messed up this one a little bit. But you get the idea. It looks so strange right now. You're just gonna have to trust the process. Just gonna have to trust the process. She's peering into my soul. She knows what you've done. Well, stop doing it, you freaking weirdo. Cut it out, you weird little guy. Have an idea. Okay. And then beep, beep. I can't fill them right now, but just know that I want to. I'll probably... Actually, can I do that right now? Let's put a new layer underneath. There we go. And then we will Where's my eraser? I like low-key forgot where I put it. And then just... and then merge to layer below. And now so I can still erase a little bit, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna leave it alone. It does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be perfect. Okay, and this can... oh, I messed up. There we go. There we go. She kinda needs eyelashes. Kinda needs eyelashes. Ah, and this one's really long. Okay, and then also really long. Okay. Ooh, and then the eyelids are just like that. But better. There's a reason I don't fucking draw these things. There's a reason that eyelids are really like that, you know? You know what? Maybe it's easier if I flip it. Ah! I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, that was it. I can't do it. It's just the loopies all over again. Don't tell yourself you can't do it. Just do it. It's fine. It's totally fine. And then the hardest parts. A perfect eyebrow. And then if I can draw hair loopies, then I can draw eyebrows. I will not stop doing it. Check meme club. God, sorry, I was locked in. What's going on? What is going on? What are you doing? Oh my gosh, I saw that. She is looking into my soul, yeah, now that I see it without the now that I see it without the without the eyelashes. I will not apologize. I will do it again. That's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna thin out a little bit and scoop. Edit, free transform again to kind of bring it in, just to get it to as accurate as possible, right? Yeah. Thin little thing. Yeah. And then just move it over just a little bit. And I think the eyes are a little weird, but that's okay. I don't really care. You're gonna see me do it again? I don't really care. Yeah. We have it. We can delete the sketch. Alright, how fast can I do this? She's perfect. She is. She actually is. So what we're gonna do now is I'm going to try and select everything and fill it. So we're going to invert selection, and I'm going to fill it with a nice gray color. Ooh, blue is even better. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. All right, and we're gonna do this real fast, okay? We're gonna do it real fast. We're gonna clip above, and then we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. Just gonna go, 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 go. We'll stop talking. Go. What's a? God, I don't know what the skin color. I don't know what the color of skin is anymore. All right. And then we're gonna go boom, 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 boom. I forgot some things, so we're just gonna hold on. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to our pen because I forgot some things. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this super fast. I forgot. The choker, which has the P, guys. We got the P. The P is there. The P is there. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast, gotta go fast. Forgot the shirt. Forgot the collar of the shirt. Okay. Alright, now we can go fast. What is the skin color? I don't know. I don't see color. Alright. Get out of here. And then... So we gotta get the face, we gotta get the neck, we gotta get the body, we gotta get the ears. Don't forget about the ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Arm. Where the fuck are the legs? Ah, undo. Okay. I accidentally selected too many things. Okay. Leg. Secret leg. Fill. Let's go. It's gonna come together real fast. You gotta pay attention. Okay? Alright. Bam. Eye whites. Deselect. Eye whites. Okay. Bam, bam. 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 Whew. Okay. We need a baby blue. Because her eyes and her outfit are like the same color. That'll work. Okay. Bam. Bam. And then... beep, 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 bam. There's a lot of blue in here. Undo. I selected everything by accident again. Alright, fill. That's the perfect blue. Okay, we're cooking with gas. Alright, fill. Here. Fill. Deselect. Go in. Zoom. Enhance. We missed a spot, right? So we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that spot. Okay, and then. Back to the selection tool. Because we're not done. We're not done. Okay, bam. Bam. Center of the brace. Fill. Oh my god. And then bam, 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 bam. I'm like a chef out here. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Okay, and then this. Fill. And then dress. Fill. Dress. Fill. Bam, 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 bam. Fill. You're like, slow down, I can't go that fast. Don't worry about it. And then we get to the shoes. I forgot Align! Again, it's fine. All the way down. Get that black, and then we'll go back. We're in the home stretch, guys. I will earn my lunch. Okay. Back to the color. Zuba, eye drop, select, bingus, bongus, blue. Blue. We go back. We get the white from the whites of our eyes. And we start filling in all of the white, which is everywhere. Oh my gosh. Here, 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 and here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Fill. Bam, bam. Oh, shit. I accidentally still had her shoe selected. That's okay. Look how much. The improvement. Okay, so we want a blue, but like not really. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna take this and we're gonna go all the way over to the blue scale. And then we're gonna bring it over for a nice like grayish bluish for the jacket. I know this is rough. Get out of the way. Here, and then fill. Oh, that's perfect. Love that. Okay. Is that anywhere else? It's kind of on the P, so we'll put it on the P. Okay. And then it is also the color of this, and this, and fill. And then we're gonna leave that alone. And we're gonna have to zoom in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think those are the same color. They're not the same color as her hair, so we're gonna get a pale yellow here. Fill. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna say the ring is that color. I think it is actually that color. And you know what? While we're in the range of yellow, let's make it a little bit more golden. And we're gonna do it. We're finally gonna work on the hair. We're gonna get there. And we're gonna keep this the same color. Perfect. My lines were thick enough. Love to see it. Bam. Eyebrows. Bam. Eyebrows. Bam. Get a little bit more of that eyebrow. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Okay, hair, 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 hair. Everywhere. Hair. So cute. Got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Gorgeous. Okay, and now we go into this, and we're gonna go as dark as possible, but not that dark. Because we don't have any the only black lines that we're going to have are going to be, oh, my voice is going. Quick, hydration break. Okay, fill. It can be a little darker. Perfect. Perfect, actually. The only black are going to be the irises and that, and honestly we can leave the staff that nice gray color, but I don't want to leave it that gray color. I want it a little bit lighter, just a little bit. So bam, 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 and then we're going to go up. and fill so that it's a little bit lighter. Come on over here to the blue, a little bit lighter. Yeah. And I think I've gotten everything. I think we did it. I think we did it. There's only one. Okay, I think I can make this really quick. I think I can actually do this even faster. And then we'll go a layer above that. We're gonna click multiply. Okay. There is no shading. There's barely any shading on the staff. Okay, so we'll work on that first, actually. So we're just gonna click this, go in, and then we'll just... I got this. I can be done in 9 minutes, I think. Okay. And do this. So actually, these were flipped. So if I do this, this is actually this color, but a little bit lighter. Okay. And then this was actually this color. Bam, there we go. So now when I go to the multiply layer, I know, crazy stuff I'm working on here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to go to the multiply layer. First, I'm gonna go to the selection, select all of the skin, and we're gonna highlight the skin super fast. Super fast. You're not even gonna know what hit you, it's gonna be that fast. Okay. Then we're gonna go in here, and then we're gonna go to the lasso tool, go to the lasso fill tool, and then okay, and then we're gonna get a little bit down here. Wow! Wow! One, swift motion. Bam. No shading there. Shading on the ear. Got it. Oh, cancel. There we go. And then here. Oh my gosh. And then we deselect everything. There's no shading on that side. We just select this, multiply. Okay. Okay. Speed run strat. Speed run strat! Okay, like I said, no shading on that. I need to see the shoes. Alright. I don't know why. Actually, yeah, get the whole shoe in there. Get the whole shoe in there. And then lasso fill, because we're just gonna follow this line. Just like that. Don't care. Good enough. and then come down in here, do that, and then bam. And then we're gonna do the same for all of the whites parts. So apparently this part, we're just gonna fill that because it's just got shading. And then we're just gonna fill that too because it's got shading. And then we're gonna fill this part because it has shading. Okay. Okay, so there is a little shading on the staff, but only like right here. Like that. That's it. That's it. That's the only shading. Okay, go back up because now we're going back to the gloves. Da, da, da. Back to the glove. Back to lasso fill. Right there, and then this whole thing. Oh man, I'm cooking here. Okay, deselect. We're gonna work on the jacket super fast. Super fast. Okay. So we kind of want, yeah. There. All of this. All of that. And a little bit of this. And all of this. Wow. Okay, and then we go into the dress. We are cooking, okay? Oh, I forgot a piece. Okay. And then we have this. So lasso. Whoop. And then right there. All of this. Ho ho ho. Ah ha ha. We have right here. There is a shadow like right underneath. Like that. Actually, we're just gonna select the dress and then lasso so that I can do that. And then go down and then back up. And then down, and then meow. Yes. Ooh. Make it a little bit rounder. Perfect. Okay. Deselect all of that. Reselect the frills of the skirt. Multiply, and then go back and just connect the lines. So it's just a little bit darker. And then deselect, clean this up a little bit. Clean this up a little bit. Okay. Look at that! Okay. Oh, there's a little bit of shading on the gloves that I forgot about, but that's okay, because I can do that right now. absolutely destroying it. Okay. Ah! Sheesh! Look at that! Okay. There is... Alright, this is the part that's gonna be a little tricky. Because... I gotta get into the eyes. I gotta get into the eyes. Right. And it's right here. Yes! Okay, I did it. I did it! Okay. But a little bit darker. Just a little bit darker, right? Oh yeah, that's the perfect shade. That's the perfect shade! Okay. It's just to give it some dimension, right? Just a little bit of dimension. I can't circle it. Okay. Okay. Oh, the hair! The hair! Okay, I think... And... Okay. And then... Sheesh! Get out of her way, she's cooking! Get out of her way, she's cooking! I'm just going directly off of the photo, by the way, the photo reference. I'm not actively, like, I'm just looking at it and I'm like, all right, hair, like, it goes here, right? And then... like that whole thing, right? And this whole thing. Oh, I didn't select that part. Like that. It's nothing crazy. It's just lines. Just lines. Just... doesn't have to be exact. Just put it somewhere. Right? Because now... we're gonna do... it's gonna be here. Fill. And then... just to give her hair some dimension. Right there. Fine by me. Are you kidding? I just did that. I just did that. Oh my gosh. I gotta hurry up. The stream has been going on for far too long, so now it's time for highlights. And those are gonna be real easy to do, I hope. Because you just go 2 shades later, and then don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I know it looks bright now, but and we're just gonna make sure we clip that so it doesn't. Never mind, I'm not gonna clip it. Okay, whatever. Not dealing with that right now. Not dealing with that right now. Okay. We go a few shades lighter, and then we'll just... Undo. I keep forgetting that I have select additionally on, so it's a little rough sometimes when I don't remember. Okay, and then highlight on the side of the face, get rid of that, and then we have like a little dot here under her eye. Okay, and that's all of these skin highlights except for the leg. Select this, get that leg highlight in there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome to the max. And then what we'll do, actually, I have an idea. Let me see if I can do this. Oh! A little bit lighter. That's fine. No more highlights except for once we get to the hair, which is okay. Easy, 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 easy. A few shades lighter. Oh my gosh. Oh! I still had Alpha Lock on. I'm so stupid. I don't know why I'm laughing so much. I think it's because it's just working. I think that's why. I just think it's... all that joking. Joking aside, it's actively working. And it's so funny. Okay, this is the part that kind of sucks, but I can do this. I can do this. Okay. Okay, and then and then we'll just erase that. actually did it. I can't believe I actually did that. Just for giggles. Just for stuff and giggles, right? Bruh! Bruh, do you want to see the original? Do you want to see what the original looks like, by the way? Let me copy and paste it. We're done. We're done. We did it. This is what I was looking at the whole time. Edit, file, create new from clipboard. That's what I was looking at the whole time. So this was a screenshot. Whenever I was like looking away, this is what I was looking at. And then from there to this. I think I did a great job. Ta-da! Oh, I forgot something! Okay. Okay. From this to that. And then, if I delete this, then I have a transparent. I have a PNG of rolling bubbles. Yes. Okay. That was an excellent art sesh. Get this out of here. Do not save. Save as Rolling Bubbles Art Study. Save, and then file, export PNG. Transparent version. And then, if I really wanted to get extra with it, right? I don't know what color it is. I know. Okay, and then... Why am I still working on this? I'm done. I'm done. Which one's underneath? Okay, we'll go with the one that's underneath. We'll change it to white, and we'll make it just a little bit bigger. And we'll give you a layer, but we'll make that layer black. Duplicate. Undo. Actually, yeah, delete this layer. And then we'll duplicate this layer again. This is the part I always kind of struggle with. But we'll change this layer to... Why are you acting like this? Why are you acting like this? Okay. There we go. That's all I wanted. Just like that. She did it, she's so blue and yellow. I did it. I did it. So we have a transparent version, and then we just fill everything with like white background, 800 red. And then where is it? Where are they? There should be... I had bubbles. I thought I had bubbles somewhere. I had stars. I had sparkles. I got pentagons. Where are my bubbles? Oh, I have some circles in there. And then we're gonna make them white, and then you can kind of see them, but maybe you can't. I don't know. I think this is fine. Maybe right here. Yeah. But we'll make them brush density, particle size huge. And then we'll go there, and we'll just... Ta-da! My gosh. Okay. I can rest. Save. File. Export. And we'll name this one with background. Okay. And okay. Done. I started playing the music. Because I'm done. I did it. Rolling good. Bumping a sip. Yeah, I did it. Go eat. I will. I will. I have earned nourishment. I hope that you guys had a fun time during today's stream. I hope you learned something about digital art, because I sure didn't. I think this looks really cool. If I'm gonna be honest, I actually do like it a lot, and it's nice to know that this went from nothing to something in 3 hours and 20 minutes. There is no stream tomorrow, as always. I don't really stream on Mondays, and also I have to kind of make the schedule for this upcoming week. But look forward to, there's a new Hades 2 update or early access update that I'm looking forward to. Persona 5 is coming, or Persona 5 the Phantom X is coming out, and I kind of want to give it a try. There's something else. And Splatoon! And more Splatoon. So there's probably not going to be a lot of streams this week, just those 3, because there's a couple of other things I gotta work on the background. Like I said, by the way, guys, I still have to work on this. So, you know, that's a thing. I still have to work on the actual bathing suit. I just got, like, writer's block, or, like, writer's block. Art block, and then I just ended up drawing something completely different. But it's cute. Thank you. Rolling Bubbles. There she is in all of her greatness. Cleavage. Shush. Shush. Alright, I will see you guys next time. But until I see you, I wish you good morning, afternoon, evening, twilight, sunrise, sunset, golden hour, golden shower. I want you to be nice to yourselves. I want you to be nice to others. I want you to stay. Say it with me. Hydrated. Alright. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. I'll see you next time. Bye.